warnings about the Benadryl challenge on TikTok after the death of a 13-year-old. Users take 12 to 14 pills of the antihistamine Benadryl in hopes of hallucinating.
Mindlessly scrolling, giving your mornings so freely to the adrenaline rush of different lights flaring across your screen. TikTok has become a household norm. Anyone from our most vulnerable to our elderly are not free from this pandemic. Your average human now has the average attention span of 8 seconds, which is less than a goldfish. Most of you will click off this video, which I have put hours behind because of TikTok. It is so addictive because it gratifies all of your fleshly desires instantly and gives you everything you wish from the tip of your fingers. What do I mean by this? Well, TikTok has been an algorithm that's tailored just for you. From every nanosecond of video you watch to your engagement, TikTok compiles the content you enjoy most to push back similar content on your For You page. The longer you scroll, the more TikTok can keep getting paid by their investors. It's a win-win for everybody, from the creator, TikTok, and the viewer. Or is it? If you didn't know, TikTok has become the new Google. Many students are saying that they have learned much more from TikTok than they have ever learned in school. While this might be a great thing, it could also be a very dangerous tool. As we have seen, there are many tutorials on how to cook unique recipes, increase your bench press, and how to improve your grades. But then there's the side of TikTok that many people seem to overlook. TikTok has been a very great tool for many of us looking to learn new information in the matter of seconds. But it seems this information has gone in the hands of the wrong people. There are countless headlines of predators luring children through social media. But with TikTok's For You page feature, it's more easier than ever before. TikTok tends to promote very vulgar, stimulating content because this is what keeps viewers on the platform longer. However, it's not just adults doing these trends. Most of the people behind these vile trends are our children. But it gets worse, because the Wall Street Journal is now labeling TikTok as a venue for child sexual exploitation. Predators know TikTok is a hub of millions of minors and young adults, and are now using this platform to discover new prey. Young adolescents and children are so vulnerable and naive and are willing to do anything just to have that one viral video. Even if this means showing your body, risking your life or others for the goal of getting clicks. Predators, knowing this, encourage this type of content through watching it, liking it, and giving young adolescents the platform and motivation to keep posting more. One trend that is getting out of hand is the result of a new item added to the McDonald's fast food menu. Somehow this grimace shake has been turned into some sort of weird fantasy for many. Many people are now showing what appears to be a very revealing video of themselves covered with a grimace shake from McDonald's. TikTok, as you can see, has turned very innocent things into these very horrifying trends. But unfortunately, it does get worse. Not only is TikTok being used as a cesspool for predators to find their next victim, but many young adolescents are willing to sacrifice their dignity and even spread false rumors just to gain millions of followers and clicks. Madison Russo is a great example of this. She was a 19-year-old girl who started posting her story of fighting pancreatic cancer and leukemia. This resulted in her gaining a large following with over $40,000 being donated to her GoFundMe. Everything was going great since she was getting the money she needed for treatment, until one day she posted pictures of her IV bags at home. On January 11th, medical professionals contacted authorities stating that they noticed many medical discrepancies within Maddie's social media posts about her supposed cancer battle. Many TikTok users have also noted that her medical equipment and its placement did not look right. She was later found to have fake pancreatic cancer and leukemia, all for an elaborate scheme to get attention and clout. It's mind-boggling that she would go to this extent just to get some clicks. This shows how much TikTok is polluting the mind of many, equating clicks and internet validation to success in life. even if it means exploiting yourself or others. TikTok has also been the reason for many men idolizing the likes of those such as Tate, Sneeko, and Ross, and short 30-second clips with very hateful messages. We also see young women gravitate toward influencers such as Sprinkle, Doja, and others that promote hatred towards men and revealing themselves to get money and clout. Some females even go as far as to participate in this new challenge called the Glaze Challenge. This is where young women will show their face after having what appears to be offspring on their faces. Talking about this makes me sick to my stomach, but this started trending all over everyone's TikTok For You page because, again, TikTok does everything it can to keep users on their platform longer, even if this means exposing many vulnerable users to explicit content. TikTok thrives off of drama and sensual content. This is why it will always continue to promote it. But this has been mind-altering for our youth, as many young adolescents are starting to believe everything they are taught on TikTok. We see young men collectively growing in anger and hatred towards women because of some bad experiences. Then men such as Tate capitalize on this hurt and tell young men that all women are like this, and that if they ever want to change how women treat them, they need to buy their course, get in shape, and make loads of money. Don't forget the Bugatti. Sprinkle's also hopping on this wave of dissing the other gender and teaching young girls how to manipulate young men for money and whatever they want. While she preaches how much of a high value woman she is, her husband is no James Bond or Jeff Bezos. So I would steer clear of all of the hype around these popular figures. They're just poisoning the minds of our youth for clout and fortune. While good is being called evil and evil is being called good, we see a strong sense of romanticizing evil and downplaying it to this cute little thing that's to be attractive and cool. Now, more than ever, girls are fantasizing over prisoners who have committed horrific crimes, and middle school students are stealing whole toilets for the purpose of getting a devious lick. Nothing about people getting their life stolen from a car accident or stealing a toilet from a bathroom should be romanticized. I truly believe these trends are dumbing down our generations. While so many start off as jokes, many end up in people getting hurt and others getting amusement from this. Cameron H. was a part of an illegal street race and driving 108 miles per hour. He hit a mother and her 8-month-old daughter. Because of this, he was sentenced to 24 years in prison. But TikTok girls came to the rescue with #JusticeForCameron, receiving over 26 million views in just a short amount of time on TikTok. Romanticizing evil is never okay, but apparently if someone is attractive enough, it is. TikTok claimed Cameron was too cute to go to jail, which is why there were millions of edits and thirst traps defending what he did. It is crazy to think that this social media that rose out of nowhere just a few years ago is now changing the minds of our youth so quickly. We now have a youth that values clout over relationships and views over honesty and integrity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and continue watching my other videos because it lets YouTube know that you like my content and will help me get the truth out there to more people.